You're live, David. Namaste. Welcome everybody back to Pahadi David's live stream on YouTube. Mountain David. Hey, one third from England, one third from Australia, and one third from the Himalayan mountains. I lived here half of my lifetime over here in the Himalayas, in Nepal, and mostly in northern Indian Himalayas, in the state of Uttarakhand. The local region is called, yeah, the local region is called Kumaon. 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 We speak Kumaoni language here, which is a sister language of Hindi, sister language of Nepali to the east, sister language of Garadwali dialect to the west, and the mother, the root language, of course, is Sanskrit, you know? That's it. Well, I enjoyed some nice supper. I had some strong black coffee. It'll help me sleep later. And some millet biscuits, Yahanki Ragi Ki biscuit from the bakery. Welcome back, Anupama. Thank you. Thank you. I think you're still warming up here. I'm waiting for some heavy duty stuff from you again tonight. If you don't send me anything heavy duty, thought provoking, निराश निसाश बहुत लग जाऊंगा. Good, thank you. Okay, and reward. Oh, look, reward. Look there. Like we said the other night, the different types of reward, Anupama. Uh, um, yeah, love and trust. Love, trust, and respect. LTR. Love, trust, and respect. Yes. Majak mat karo yaar. Ayush, namaste. Thanks for coming back, Ayush. Um, no, it's the winter season has finished now, but here in course it's about 1800 meters altitude, 6,000 feet exactly. So a little cool at night. The old man, the old grandfather likes to cover the head, put the puffler on, and jacket, you know. Yes. Ayush, thank you, Ayush. Anybody, anybody can contact me anytime, please, on YouTube. Pahadi David, Pahadi David, Pahadi David, YouTube messaging service on my channel. You can send a text or you got that. YouTube now on the messaging has a new voice message service, as you like. Oh, Zen. David, why do you wear a cap all of the time? Why do I wear a cap all of the time? All right, Zen, you asked some very, very interesting questions. Um, Give me just 5 or 7 minutes and I'll reply to that, okay? All right. Deswal. Vivek, thanks for coming back. Vivek, have you finished your meal? Hey, good. Vivek, I never have dinner. Dinner means, of course, um, yeah, thanks, Peter. Peter File. Peter File. Welcome back, Peter. You are an interesting person. Peter File. I didn't say Peter File. I did not say Peter File, okay? Peter File. You're a very, very interesting character. Please don't go anywhere. Stay sometime, please, please. Yeah, Nate Lohar. I won't say your name again. Um, Peter, you can, on my behalf, we need some humor on this channel. We need more humor. It's getting too serious. On my behalf, Peter File, to can say anything you like to David. You look like the character Jeff Daniels from the movie Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, I never watch movies, so I'm in the dark about that, Peter. I'll just call you Peter from now on, okay? Um, that person who sent that message, Peter, obviously, I mean, humans can't be happy 24 hours of the day. It's impossible. But that person at the moment may be having a bad hair day. You know, a bad hair day, bad mood, everything's going bad, hair's looking bad. Vivek, I never have an but I have a big meal between 2:30, 3:30. Vivek, vegetarian meal. Ayush, David, why did you choose India? You choose India? Why? While there are 199 other nations on the planet. Good question, Vivek. Just give me 5 minutes. Honestly, मेरा अपना कसम से आपको तुरंत जवाब दूंगा, जरूर दूंगा. Now, Zen, David, why do you wear a cap all of the time? All right, serious question, heavy duty question, Zen. Um, I live here a lot of the time in India, Bharat, which people say biggest democracy on the planet. That's what they say, huh? Elections are certainly fair. The elections are free and fair in India. That's all I can say on that. Electronic voting machines, they must be fair. Wow, wow, wow. So, because I live in this democratic country, I can choose if I want to wear a cap or not. Okay, all right, that's the main answer. Also, after a couple of weeks, it will be much warmer and I'll have no need to wear a cap, Zen. Are you happy with that answer? And soon I'll be having a haircut. Yes. Abhishek, thanks for coming back, Abhishek. Yes, Ayush. YouTube, Pahadi David. Text or voice message. Yeah. We can talk to each other on a more personal level, Ayush. That's right. Anupama, people ask me interesting questions, don't they? Hey, Anupama, did you notice that in the last week, very small amount of really abusive messages? The abusers have crawled back into their holes. Do you say that in Hindi also? Wait, no. New messages coming. Beautiful. Peter, Peter F. I must say that. So there may be, Peter, some very sensitive people watching this live stream. Very sensitive people. And we must be very careful what language we use, yes? I'll call you Peter F from now on. I love that ID. I don't love the subject, but I love the YouTube ID you've given yourself. And uh, now I'm in Corsani. Oh, are you talking to another person? Um, Ramesh too. Well, no namaste, Ramesh. You didn't give me a namaste or salam or sab ठीक ठाक hai, tum kaise ho, bal bachche ka. You didn't give me any greeting, Ramesh. You just went straight to a real heavy duty question and it says, hello, old man. What do you think about death? Oof. Don't ask me about death. Do not ask me about question. All right, look, Ramesh, don't go anywhere. कहीं मत जाइए और आपको 10 15 minit badek pura gambir jawab dunga iski bari mein, theek hai? Kahi mat jana, huh? Well, I get some heavy duty questions now and then, man. Ooh, ooh. Psy recovery journey. Thanks for coming back, Psy recovery. Now, 2 days before, listen to this. What more do we need? What more do we need or did we need, Psy recovery, for a huge statewide misunderstanding to start all over Facebook, Racebook, YouTube. What happened? In Corsani, until 3 days before, there were two Davids. David Hopkins from the Lakshmi Ashram, David Hopkins, born in England, lived in Corsani, and this England and Australian David, similar age, England and Australia, lived in Corsani, you see. The only difference, I also have an Australian passport. So, 3 days before, David Hopkins, he arrived in Corsani before me, 50 years before. He left the planet, right? So, David Hopkins is well known in this area, but this David, Pahadi David, also is a little bit popular, a little bit well known outside of Corsani, around Uttarakhand, yeah? Pahadi David, huh? Main Janu Kailasa, Meri Durga Harahege, Main Janu Kailasa, Mero Kamara Patahege. The same Pahadi David, this one, yeah? So, I could say much more, but so anyhow, when he died, and also, since 2 months, I can't access my Facebook account. Long story, don't ask, please. I can't access my Facebook account. Technical problem, hacking, blah, blah, blah. So, since 2 months, I can't answer my lovely Facebook friends. So, people are thinking, no, it was the other David Hopkins who left the planet. God bless him, God rest his soul. And Pahadi David still very much alive and well here in Corsani. Today I had some mixed grain paratha, six or seven, cooked in oil. And I had some beautiful spinach like sabji khalo, parathe, Pahadi lagora, parathe, or mixed dal, panch prakar wala dal khalo. Ah. And so I'm still here, still kicking, still breathing, still eating and running and talking. Catch, gitch, quank, much hard. On live stream 6 nights a week. I have Sunday night off. And now, please, my long extended live stream, Monday to Saturday night, Monday to Saturday night, right? 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m., 8 p.m. to 9, supper break, and then 9 to 11, 11:30, like that. So please keep coming back every night. And that was David Hopkins, the Lakshmi Ashram Wala, and this is Pahadi David. So two different people, you know. Kunal Kamar, thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. And please, in a relaxed, slow way, I like to reply. Oh, thanks, Rakshit. Thank you. I'll do that now. Thank you. I always reply to everybody's message, everybody's text. I reply in a relaxed way, slowly, in some detail sometimes. And so please, you may need to wait for 5 or 8 minutes or something until I reply. Okay? यदि आप लोग अंग्रेजी भाषा कम समझते तो माफ़ कीजिए, मेरी गलती नहीं है, और भी आपकी गलती भी नहीं है, लेकिन तो यदि आप अंग्रेजी कम समझते तो जरूर मुझको हिंदी या कुमाऊनी भाषा में संदेश भेज दो और आपको भी जवाब दूंगा, जरूर दूंगा. Please that I'm a master of the English language. It's my mother language, but I'm still learning new words. Yeah. Um, so please, one of the uses of this live stream can be, David, help me with my English, okay? Help me with my grammar. Help me with my spelling, pronunciation, a little bit of English history knowledge, synonyms, antonyms, homonyms. Huh? All these things I can help you with, okay? Thanks, Rakshid. M. Riot. M. Riot. That's a nice ID. Rohit Falcon, thank you. Rohit and M. Riot. Is it both your first time on my live stream? Please, yes or no? Rohit, where do you come from? And M. Riot, where are you? What's your location? CJ Singer, thanks for coming back. I love to see your name every night. I know, CJ Singer, you press the like button every day, don't you? The like button, I'm sure you do. Thanks, man. Thank you. Kunal, please look at the pinned message on the bottom of your screen. I live here, Rohit, Rohit, in Korsani, Kornsani, Isjagako Kornsani, hey. Which place is equal to this? Korsani, a very famous resort, hill station, small town in Almora district, Uttarakhand, northern India. 200 kilometers to the east by road is the West Nepal border, and about 400 kilometers to the west is South Kashmir. I live with a local mountain family here. Vanshika, yes, I certainly know the names of S.J. Shankar. S.J. Shankar. Say it again, J. Shankar. And Shashi Tharoor. Two, in my humble opinion, and I won't mention the big P word, okay? You know what the big P word is, don't you, Vanshika? I won't mention that one time, but in my humble opinion, I'm an old resident of India. S.J. Shankar and Shashi Tharoor are two great human beings. Yes. Abhishek. Abhishek says, David, I, Abhishek Bista. I read a book called Kidnapped by Robert Louis Stevenson. One of the greatest British authors. The name of the protagonist was David. It's based in Essendon and Glasgow in Scotland. I remember the name. It's decades since I read that book, Abhishek. What's the gist or the main subject of that story? Please tell us. Nancy, Namaste, Nancy. How are you? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. Namaste. Where are you, Nancy? Which country? Not which planet. And we keep an eye on this live stream. We like to talk about all subjects. All subjects. Yeah, even those subjects. Even those subjects. Ooh, we can talk about, but sometimes in a limited way, because some people had very sheltered upbringings when they were young kids. They had perhaps very sheltered, very protected childhoods. I'm only half serious. And so on some subjects, we must be very careful how we talk about those things, okay? Kunal Kumar, yeah, I understand 80% Hindi. मैं कुछ समझता 80% कम से कम. यदि आपकी हिंदी में कोई एकदम मुश्किल संस्कृति शब्द नहीं हैं तो समझ आऊंगा. हाँ, समझ आएगा. 80%. Peter, hello Peter, Peter F. Um, Peter F, we don't want to disturb any sheltered and protected background people who may be listening to this program. who may be deeply, deeply disturbed by the real underlying meaning of your YouTube idea, okay? Which I will never, never, never say on this program, okay? And you won't say it either, will you? Thank you, huh? Bhagwan Kashambolo, are yaar. Now, Peter F. David, have you ever been to Kirti Nagar? No. You can see a blog coming soon on this short trip of mine. No photos, but many years ago I did do one exploration of Garhwal just near the border there, Chamoli Bajar, Gopishwar Bajar, up to Ansuya Devi Mandir, Peter, in the area of Chopta, Tunganath, like that, yeah. Harish, David, why do Western countries have a higher divorce rate? Ah, just give me a few minutes. I'll think about that answer, okay? Now, Ramesh, you too. Are you still there, Ramesh, you too? Or are you surfing quickly here on all the other interesting live streams on the planet? Ramesh too. David, hello, old man. What do you think about death? 2 words, 3 words. Death, it happens. Death, it happens. That's my complete philosophy and statement about that, Ramesh too. What do I think about death? Death, it happens. Rohit Falcon. Heavy duty question here, man. Rohit Falcon. David, your race? My race is when I was a young boy, I used to like running in school. The race I liked to run in was the 400 meters. That was my favorite race, Rohit. Why? Is my race very important to you, or you can text me again? Gamer Flit. Gamer Flit. Namaste, Gamer Flit. Is it your first time on the live stream? David, do you have any degree? Yes, I have 2 nursing degrees from Sydney, Australia. Original degrees, where the examiners didn't allow the students to cheat in their exam. Are yeah? Ooh. Have I made a mistake? Yeah, nursing. Now retired. I'm a retired nurse, Gamer Flit. Akshay Palawal, Babri Akshay. Akshay, namaste Akshay. First time on this? This is the first time in 4 months, Akshay, that somebody has said, David, you look like Tom Alter. Very good actor, eh? Well, handsome man. Wow. Every night somebody tells me, Akshay, that Tom Alter will Purana Abhiswaraga Mahewala. Tom Alter Jaisa Dekte Ho. Ekdam. Tom Alter Jaisa Dekte Ho. Tom Alter Jaisa. Hey, Babri Bab. Anybody? David, where are you from? What's your birthplace? What passport do you hold? David, Tera maa baap ki naam kya hai? So just look on the bottom of the screen. You'll get the full information there, yeah, on the pin message. Now, Zen, Jim Carrey, the American Jim Carrey, C-A-R-E-Y, excuse me, Jim Carrey. Now again, what planet does Jim Carrey come from? This Jim Carrey's humour is not earthly humour. His humour is not of this planet Earth, not of this world. This has an extra, super, extra dimensional humour. Zen, am I right? Amazing, 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 amazing. He has made millions of people, Jim Carrey has made millions of people split their stomachs with laughter. They have actually split their stomachs, needed operation after. They needed they needed an operate. They burst their stomach laughing. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Zen, another heavy duty question, Zen. This is a very, 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 very personal question you have asked me. That's Indian English. Yeah. Uh, David doesn't have a partner. David doesn't have a partner. He never got married. David had 3 or 4 serious girlfriends when he was younger. 3 or 4, 4.5. Yeah, one was very, very short, just 4 feet high. But that's another story, okay? So Zen, seriously, David doesn't have a partner, but seriously, as I always say, I'm an old traveller, senior traveller, so I never needed to get married. I never got lonely enough to get married. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that. I never got lonely enough to get married. Well, hey. And when I was younger also, Zen, I never had any pressure from my parents telling me to get married. But that's another story, another culture, another story, and I won't touch that, okay? So that's the short answer, Zen, the short answer, yeah. God bless you. Now, I think tonight's going to be a very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting live stream tonight. Very interesting. Now, Harish, David, why do Western countries have a higher divorce rate? Divorce, marriage separation, permanently. Ooh, that could be a good decision, couldn't it? Permanent separation in marriage, or it could be a very, very bad decision. Look, Harish, I'm not an expert on marriage under any subjects. I'm definitely not an expert, but in your South Asian cultures, Harish, I think marriage is considered a more permanent arrangement. It's a more permanent arrangement, and no matter what happens, the marriage must stay together. Of course, that's very good for the kids, probably most of the time, although there may be abuse. Um, Certainly in the West, women definitely have more women in the West, more have economic work career freedom. That's very important. Uh, Also in the Western cultures, when people divorce, they generally don't feel ashamed. You know, ashamed, Hindi mein lajja. They don't feel ashamed that they needed to get divorced. But in Eastern cultures, there is a shame attached often that why did that couple get divorced? What happened? What's wrong? Cut. This is society talking about them. Eh? Catch. Gitch. Quonk. Much hard. I like that word. Much hard. So there are cultural differences also. Western women generally more independent, financially independent, work careers. That's it basically, that's it basically. I could say much more, but I won't. I'm not a marriage expert, as you can hear, Harish. Now, Kumar. I started to learn Hindi in India nearly 50 years ago when I first came here, but I'm familiar with some other languages, so still my Hindi's a little bit lazy. I'm not completely fluent in it. Vanchika, did you reply about those great men? Jai Shankar, S. Jai Shankar. and Shashi Tarul. Did you reply to my replies? Abhishek. Abhishek Khali. Wedding. Just one word, wedding? That's all you want to say? Roshan Lohia. Roshan, namaste, Roshan. Kya hal hai? Aap ठीक ठाक hai? Kya hal hai? Aapka atta patta kahan ka ho? Kahan ka ho, Roshan? Is it your first time on the live stream? I'm not sure. Please let me know, yes or no. What a boy, English, what a boy. Big boy. Dark space life, holy moly. Dark space life. That's a heavy duty ID. First time on my live stream, Dark Space Life. Dark Space Life says, and he says, I'm not white. That's interesting. I'm not white. Tell us more, Dark Space Life. What's in your mind? What more on this subject? CJ Singer. You talk like a renouncer. Hey, beautiful. Just a moment, Sonia. Thanks for that. CJ Singer. CJ Singer, I ate today. Aapko Hindi mein bataunga. Maine. Sari 10 baje tak mera time hai. Che. Karari tel wale. Pahari parate khalia. Pahari parate. Patanjali ya ek naya brand hai. Swecha brand multi-grain paratha. Kahalo, Kumaoni me, Kahalo, Olai Sag, Nico Merov Hag, or Kachamula, Hari Koshani, Ek Nanwal, or Ek Panch Prakar Dal, Panch Prakar, Lobia, Rato Rajma, La Rajma, Malka, Chana, or Banoni Wali Ekai Kitiechi Dal. Sonu Kumar, thank you. Nice message, David. You talk like a renouncer. You talk like a renouncer. That's nice. Is that a compliment or? Please explain more about the word renouncer, Sonu. Please tell me more about that. Music Panda. Musical Panda, nice ID, musical. Is it your first time on my live stream, musical? Where are you from? India, Nepal, Pakistan, Bhutan. Are you from Bhutan? My favorite country, Nigeria. Are you from Nigeria in Africa? Please tell us your location. Yeah, thank you. Sonu Kumar. David, David, you are a good guy. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much, Sonu. So renouncer is a good thing, is it? Ah, good. Musical Panda. Please look, Musical Panda, at the pin message on the bottom of your screen. No, I'm not Anglo-Indian, but some people ask me, David, where are you from? And I say, well, I'm a senior traveller. The body is from England. Musical Panda. My body is from England. The heart and passport are Australian. The stomach is Nepali. Hey, shabash. Ekdam ramro hajur. Hajur. Kati khayo, khajur. Are, kach mat karo, yeah. So the body is from England, the heart and passport are Australian, the stomach is Nepali, and the mind, mostly the mind has become Himalayan Indianized, yeah. So I'm an interesting person, old traveller. Rohit Falcon, David, if you would relive relive one moment of your life, which one would it be? All right, look, but all right, I'll tell you very quietly, Rohit. The moment I would like to relive my first time was. No, I can't tell you. I can't tell you, okay? It's all right, Rohit. But you can always contact me personally on YouTube, Pahadi David channel, text message or voice message, okay? I'll give you a full answer, but not on this public channel, okay? CJ Singer, thank you. Thanks, Vanchika. Yeah, I know that as I always say, Vanchika, I love to connect, express with everybody on a personal level. They want to know, yeah, kaun hai lal timata kaun hai? Is gora pakora ka naam kya hai? Huh? Mujhko, huh? Tera maa baap ka naam kya hai? Baal bache kitne hain? Teri bili or kukur ki naam ke chun? They want to know all these questions, and I will reply honestly to almost any question. And I just like to have fun and a little bit of fun in Kumani and Hindi, and just tell them, as I say, what's in the mind and heart and sometimes soul of this senior traveller. What's really inside it, you know? Thanks, Himanshu. You've listened to some of those songs from Blonde on Blonde, Bob Dylan, 1970, amazing album, the essence of Bob Dylan. Himanshu, I'm coming to the other messages. During my break, Himanshu, I looked at Pat Garrett and Billy Kidd, Bob Dylan, music, and I just had a short listen. That song, that song, Himanshu, is the, what do you call, the cover song of the film, written by Dylan. And that is the song. It's about 6 minutes, easy to get on YouTube. And as I remember, it's a great, great stirring song. And it may have two versions from Dylan. The second bet one is maybe has the lyrics as captions on the bottom of the screen. Now, some very interesting musical panda. If you're listening continuously, I have fully answered your question. Am I Indian? Huh? Rohit Falcon, again, a lovely message. Every night, Rohit, somebody says, David, you look like my grandfather. Wow. I think your grandfather, um, where is he now? Where is he now? Tell me that, yeah? Oni Blogs. Well, I've told you your name. Now, Oni, I've just given a long reply already about my background. The body is from England, the heart is, passport is Australian, the stomach is Nepali, the mind is Himalayanized Indian, Pahari Indian. So I can't repeat that. But Omniblogs, look on the bottom of your screen at that pin message, okay? Holy moly, plenty, plenty of new messages. Beautiful, thank you. Himanshu, I must write that down. American Venom. On the side, Himanshu, I think you like to look at a wide range of music and films. Music. Do you know that, Himanshu, do you know that 30 years ago, not American Venom, American Woman song. Do you know that rock song, American Woman? Great, great beat to it. Do you know that? American Woman, only one. Mind fuel with Swati. Wow, I like that idea, Swati. Namaste, Swati. आप कैसी हो सब ठीक ठाक है स्वाति जी क्या ये आपका पहला बार है मेरा लाइव स्ट्रीम पर पहला बार और भी स्वाति जी आपका अट्टा पट्टा का नाम क्या है I love that Hindi word atta patta atta patta wow where is it and please send some more messages yeah oh no musical panda I try to answer every comment it may take 5 or 9.5 minutes until you get the reply but I will reply I will Mera apna kasam. I promise you, I promise you. Kashitij Gupta. Acha, David. A challenge for me to speak in Hindi like an Indian. All right, I'll do the head nod, everything for 5 minutes. All right, I'll try. Kashitij, just give me 3 or 4 minutes, okay? Mind fuel with Swati. I see, Swati, I'm trying to keep up on events. Believe me, I am, I am. All right, I'll go to the previous. We go back to the previous comments, Swati. Please wait 10 minutes until I answer your question. Yes, Himanshu, some people tell me, David, you're just too serious on your live stream. You're too serious. So tonight I'm thinking I'll be a little bit more light-hearted, funny, humorous, or even goofy. Thank you. Music Panda, coming and going, nearly 50 years in Nepal and India. Mostly in the Indian Himalayas. Oni blogs. Hey, you name Pahadi. What does it mean? Pahari means in northern India the adjective from Pahar, mountain. Mountain David. VJ, thanks VJ for coming back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. VJ, are you from India? Yes, all right. Well, I just gave my shorty answer, VJ, where I come from. And also, please look at the bottom of the screen on the pin message. Yeah? I will try and speak in Hindi continuously for 5 minutes, lovely viewer. Just give me 5 minutes, okay? Jay Singer. I attended one time a lovely, lovely Indian wedding marriage about 40 years ago. The same family I live with here in Corsani. Um, uh, they, husband and wife, direct family, now live outside near Haldwani. I stayed there one night in a little village called Nagar, Nagar, near Chorkutia in Kumaon, and it was the most magical experience. Incredible. And when it finished at the end, I believe the very end of the marriage, to finalize the marriage, they tied together, walking 7 times around the fire. I started to cry. That was incredible. Wow. Abhishek. I see, Abhishek. That's interesting. I do remember that now. I read Kidnapped by Stevenson many, many decades ago. Thanks, Vanshika. I love to interact with everybody. Kamal Batra, again, the beautiful philosopher Kamal Ramesh. Death is unnecessary suffering that everyone goes through just because people want babies to produce. Wah, wah. Death is unnecessary suffering that everyone goes through. Here's the punchline. just because people want babies to produce. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. Kshitij Gupta. Oh, yeah, give me 2 minutes on that subject, please. Kshitij, namaste. Thanks for coming back, Gupta ji. Um, look, there are two religious ideologies on this planet which insist that only their ideologies are the true ones, that only their prophets, Mustafa, only their prophets, the name of the prophet and the name of their God is the true one. Two religions, one from 2026 years before, and the other ideology from 1400 years ago. They both believe that. Hinduism, Buddhism do not practice that message. They do not broadcast that message. Hinduism and Buddhism are lovely, very old religions which accept all other beliefs. Lovely, 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 lovely. Acceptance, 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 acceptance. Hindu Adarshwadi to me seems to be very, very organic, Kshitij, organic, scientific, practical, practical, and accepting, accepting. You can see I'm speaking with some emotion, Guptaji. I'm speaking with some emotion from my heart. I have said everything I need to say to you on that subject. Everything. Yeah, VJ, just look at the pinned message on the bottom of your screen there. I'm coming now to the newer messages. Okay? Girish Sanguri. Girish, namaste. Thanks for coming back. I do value your time and messages here. We all enjoy talking with each other. Girish, yeah, talk about the 1970s. Talk about it. Music for you. बीच में आप कहाँ गए थे आप कहाँ गया था बताइए England, New Zealand, South Africa, Bolivia. Thanks for coming back, music for you. And many people tell me I look like that British man who lived in the colonial period in Nainital during the British era, the cunning, exploitative, robbing, raping, and looting British colonial period all around the world. Yes, Vanchika, yeah, I've listened to Mr. S.J. Shankar. Oh, very impressive, very impressive. Who can be better than him at the moment as FM? Who can be? Shashi Tharoor, educated, super educated, open minded, can express himself. Shashi Tharoorji definitely had no need to cheat in his exams when he was in school and after school. Shashi Tharoor definitely had no need to cheat in his exams. No need. Ah. Ah, Rakshit, David, please solve this riddle. I have cities, but no buildings. I have forests, but no trees. I have rivers, but no water. What am I? Well, give me 5 minutes to think about that. Musical Panda. Welcome, Yuku and Bua. Yuku and Bua. Which language is that, Musical Panda? Mind Fuel with Swati. Thank you. Namaste, Swati. And to your husband also, namaste. Thank you. First time. And please, not the last time, yeah? And please, Swati, if you have time, please ask your social circle to have a look at my live stream. We need more likes and we need more subscribers. And always send plenty of interesting messages to me, yes? And to the other viewers. You come from NCR. Is that NCR? Where's that? Your husband comes from Garhwal, Uttarakhand. That's nice. Thank you. Yes, Mind Fuel with Swati. This is when I was younger in Australia and England, my favourite name, Dave. Dave. Abhishek. Now, Amit from Nepal. Welcome back, Amit from Kathmandu. Please send some more messages, yes? Himanshu. I know what was in your mind, David. Maybe it was the first time I had a super hot Indian curry. Eh? Maybe that was the answer. And maybe not. I'll keep you guessing, okay? Thanks, Himanshu. Love your humour. Amit, thank you from Nepal. How are you, Amit? Fine. Thanks for coming back. And I'm just going to put on my other topi, okay? Just give me 1 minute, please. I'll have a quick hit of coffee, all right? Bapri bap. Masala wala. Helps me sleep, coffee. Just 1 minute, huh? Can you hear some nice music in the background there? All right. Oh, look at the new topi, huh? A new old topi. Excuse me. Mind Fuel. Um, all right, just give me a couple of minutes. I promise you I'll sing Biru Pako, the famous Uttarakhandi song, yeah? They consider it Kumaoni and Garhwali's song, yes? All right. अच्छा क्षितिजा कोशिश करूंगा कि 5 मिनट लगातार हिंदी में बोलूंगा लेकिन मेरे लिए बहुत ही बड़ा चुनौती है चुनौती हाँ Musical Panda's talking to Swati. Very nice, thank you. Mindful. Oh, well, thank you about the truth. I try to speak the truth. It's I know one time that if I speak a lie, if I tell a lie, then I'll have to tell another 100 lies to cover it up. Ah, very complicated. Thanks, Himanshu, about that music. I remember that. Astik Tree Putty. Astik Tree Putty. Thanks, Astik. Is it your first time? And thanks for your lovely compliment. Trying to be greater. I'm trying to be greater. And it's possible. Yeah, it is. And thanks for enjoying my live stream, Astik. Thank you. If anybody wants to contact me on a more personal level, please contact me under Pahadi David YouTube channel on messaging service, text or voice message. Yes, I'm traveling for long periods. Then I used to work back in Australia as a registered nurse, Swati, in Sydney. So I started traveling when I was 11 with my family from England to Australia. That's when it all started. Blogs with Yuku. Ah, this is another ID. Very nice. Thank you. Blogs with Yuku. Where are you from? Please tell me. Thanks, Swati. Yes, I've got a lot of videos on my channel from 6 months before, even from 6 years before, some old ones, and people seem to enjoy them. And I just like to show some of the Kumaoni Pahadi culture, Swati, like that, you know. Mango, namaste, Mango, go Mango. Thanks for coming back. Thank you, Mango, and please. Please send more messages, yeah? Kashitage also. All right, Kashitage. I see Musical Panda. Swati has her own YouTube channel, which has been monetized recently. Blogs with Yuku and myself. Put the other person first, see? Blogs with Yuku and myself are from there. Well, that's interesting. Wow, wow, wow. Sia BH4. Thanks for coming back, Sia. I do remember you. Thank you. Good, good, good. Wow, wow, wow. Abhishek, thank you. Yes, dig inside more and more. We'll get some surprises, won't we, eh? Bapri bap. Eh? Mera mora sarabi bap. Eh? Eh? Kumani ma mer. Mora sarabi boju. Eh? Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, this is our obligation, Abhishek, to explore more inside who we are, where we came from, where we're going. Ah, but it's all personal choice what we do, you know. Ah, Mango Bawa. David, in your nursing days, did you ever think that there was some disease that would never be cured? Yes, HIV AIDS. HIV AIDS at that in the beginning looked like a real heavy duty curse. Mm, mm. Of course, still cancer is still on the top of the list, isn't it? Not a full cure for all cancers. Blogs with Yuku. Ah, Rajasthan, I see. Acha Sia, that's right. Like your late grandfather. Kush raho, kush raho, kush raho. Tum bhi 108 barsa tak raho. Acha raho, ईमानदार रहो, शाबाश, पहाड़ी roti khao, karari karari आग में पहाड़ी roti khao. Ah, shabash, beautiful. Wow. And then he used to touch you on his head, didn't he? I'm sure. I'm sure, yes. Himanshu. One thing can change the whole context of the talk. I like her, Dad. I like her, Dad. Yeah, I think I know what you're saying there. Hello, Asad, the Lion Boy. Nice to come back, Asad. Jamadan. Namaskar. Salam. Namaste. Sangeeta Patil. I'm a retired nurse now, retired nurse. Mango Bawa. Mango Bawa. I never had a direct experience of kangaroos. Plenty of times travelling out of the cities, we Australians do see kangaroos crossing the road, side of the highway like that. Yeah. Um, The funniest experience I had with the kangaroo when I used to eat meat was the kangaroo tail is very, very long, thick, and inside very juicy. And one time I had some kangaroo tail soup. Very tasty. That was my funniest experience. Thanks for that, Himanshu, about American venom. Thank you. Now, that's it. I think I have answered all messages at the moment. Now, Kashitage, um, how can I speak continuously for 5 minutes? आपके साथ कोशिश करूँगा. आपका गांव का नाम क्या है? Kashitage की आपकी शादी हो गई? यदि हो गई तो बाल बच्चे बाल गोपाल कितनी हैं? आपका अट्ठा पट्टा का भाई बहन कितनी हैं? स्कूल का नाम, कॉलेज का नाम, आजकल क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या करते हो, काम में या study में. Now I'm starting to think. Let's talk again in you see? Not easy, not easy. 1.5 minutes, was it? Shittage, mindful, musical panda. Please tell me, after 1 hour, how is the connectivity on your screen? How is the live stream connectivity? Out of 10 points, how is audio? Out of 10 points, how is visual? Please tell me now, would you? Hi, Chanakya. Thanks for coming back, Chanakya. Thank you. Wow, nice to see you again. Your name? Yeah. Rohit. Rohit says, David. Um, David, this is from Rohit. Once I become successful in life, I will definitely come and meet you. Good, good. That's beautiful. Wow, in Kumaon, yes? Now, Himanshu definitely wants me to see that ultimate John Marston theme. I'm writing it down, okay? It must be pretty good. All right, it's written down, Himanshu, Abhishek. David, what are the benefits of Brahmacharya? Well, there's one great benefit. There are some drawbacks also, especially for males. Yeah. All right, first I'll talk about the drawback for males um, in careful language. Abhishek, there is one big drawback for males. Males have a prostate gland, right? Males have a prostate gland situated at the bottom of the spine under the personal organs. Okay, prostate gland. Only male has that. And if a person doesn't practice brahmacharya, doesn't practice celibacy, that's very, very healthy for a male and for the health of the prostate gland, and especially as we become older. For more specific information, look on Google or YouTube, okay? Benefits of brahmacharya? Well, there is one huge benefit, brahmacharya benefit, to be celibate. We know what that is, and that can occupy my whole answer. Abhishek, the world's population is huge. It was huge 100 years ago, and now it is absolutely huge. If Somebody's up in space. They're looking down onto Earth with very, very powerful telescopes, looking down from space, outer space, and looking down. And I see, in the daytime, yeah, they're seeing countless, millions and billions, little activity. Some beings, human beings, right? All moving around on the planet, moving here, there, continuously, billions and billions of them. And that's just in the daytime, on the sunny side of the planet. I say, holy moly, holy moly. Are there so many life forms on that planet? It must be absolutely overloaded. I could say a lot more, Abhishek, but this is the huge. And I can say personally with my heart, when people are able to choose, when people, young people, are able to choose independently not to get married and therefore not to produce kids without any decision made from other people, they're doing a great, great service to the planet. I should write a book on this subject one day. Hey, wow, this would be a bestseller. Pahadi David's opinions and views on brahmacharya celibacy. Oh, that could be a very, very long book. But remember, seriously, Abhishek and others, for males have a prostate gland, and the prostate gland needs regular, full activity. And if the male with that prostate gland doesn't have full, regular activity, may lead to prostate cancer. It might. This is a very serious subject. For more information, more specifically, which I can't talk about on this public channel, look on Google, look on YouTube. Ask Meta AI, Abhishek. Meta, M-E-T-A, M-E-T-A, AI. A great source. And Meta AI also has a great, great sense of humor. You feel like you're talking to a human being. Now, I'm coming to your new message, please. I'm coming to your new message, okay? Just give me 5 minutes. Mind Fuel with Swati and your, I'm sure, lovely husband from Garadwal. Are you still there, Garawali husband? Let me practice my 15 words of Garawali language with you. Excuse my pronunciation. Garawali bhai, namaste, namaste. Tum khub chai, bua bui khub na, bua bui khub na. Kya khani chai aaj? Kya khani chai? Ande bhujia khani chai? Ande bhujia khani chai? Koda ki roti khani chai? Kurum kurum. Shama namaste, namaste. Chiranjeevi, Chiranjeevi. Wah. Yes, Himanshu, maybe brahmacharya celibacy is a kind of practice for some people. For some people, feeding the ego, making you feel you're doing something good, being disciplined. Well, this is great service. When a person, independently minded, look at my smile, when a human being, independently minded, decides, inside marriage even, not to have kids, not to add to the 8 billion, teeming, out of control human beings on this planet, they're doing a great service. Thanks, Abhishek. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was in a very brief amount of time, my ideas on it. Very brief, 76 years of experience. और मेरे लिए भी एक personal बात बताऊंगा. मैं भी 40 साल पहले से आज तक ब्रह्मचारी प्रयोग करता हूँ, लेकिन मुश्किल है। वो सबसे असली ईमानदार वाला brahmachari sudurlabh है, sudurlabh. But we're only human. We are only human. Chanakya. Well, it's very, very interesting, Chanakya. You're saving your messages tonight like gold. Wow, wow, wow. Chanakya says, naivete, excuse me, Chanakya, some people won't understand that. Naivete, naivete means uh, innocence, innocence. I think in your way, a pure sort of innocence, a pure sort of innocence. Huh? I think connected with the supreme power, nature. Naivete avoids desire because it doesn't understand it. Hi. Celibacy transcends desire because it understands it. Wow. This is very deep, very deep. Yes, Chanakya, 40 years, but, look at my smile. No marriage. I'm only speaking for myself. Again, I'm only speaking for myself, Chanakya. Poor David, 40 years living like a sad, sad celibate. But, look at my smile. Meri jindagi mein, ye mera keval mera personal baat hai, Chanakya. Mera apna jindagi mein koi bada parivar ka kach mach nahi hai. बाल बच्चे जीवन साथी पत्नी जी कोई नहीं है, कोई नहीं है. And who knows, in 10,000 years' time, if humanity is still on the planet in 10,000 years' time, Chanakya ji, how much my non-marriage contribution will contribute to the decrease in human population in 10,000 years. I think there would be a difference of 10 or 20,000 less, wouldn't there? I know nobody's counting. Nobody's counting. I know that. I know that. Chanakya, how painful is your smile? Beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's extremely painful. Extremely painful. You just don't know the extreme pain and distress I've gone through. I try to make it sweeter. The extreme pain and distress, Chanakya. Don't choke on your food. Since those 40 continuous years of apparent brahmacharya, extremely distressful. Ah, ah. Hey, Bhagwan. Hey. GTV. Acha ji. Namaste, GTV. Namaste, G. Oh, tum bhala harocha. Tum kumauni ho. Pahari kumauni. Bharatma. Shabash. GTV. Tumar asal nam kechu. Batapa. Batapa. Sandesh bejdo. Tumar nam kechu. Yadi tumar bia hego. Nantin nintin katuchan. Katuchan GTV. Nantin nintin katuchan. Tumar attapata ka naam kechu. Attapata batape. और आज की खालो आज दुबुक भात पिनाओ साग मलके की खिचड़ी गडरी गाब खालो गडरी गब वाह 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 जवाब दियो पे GTV जवाब दियो पे फटाफट नमस्ते धन्यवाद Musical Panda, thank you, Musical. Thanks for coming. Tonight has been a happy, sort of light-hearted live stream. Some people tell me, David Bhai, तुम्हारे live stream में लगातार गंभीर मत होना कभी कभी मजाक करो मजाक कभी गाना गायो गाना जैसे बेरुपाको बारुमा. All right? Amanul. Amanul. Salam. Walaikum salam, namaste, equally, namaste or salam, equally, Amanul. And thanks for coming, maybe the first time to Pahadi David's live stream, is it? Where are you from, Amanul? Can you tell me? Thank you. GTV, Almora, Gaurav Punt. Thank you. Have we met personally sometimes, Gaurav? Please tell me in detail. Have we met sometimes personally in Almora Bajar or um, in the village, Korsani, Supi, Bagish? Please tell me, yes? Oh, Kasar Devi, I see. That was about 15 years ago, Kasar Devi? I lived in Kasar Devi continuously, Gaurav, for 3-4 months in winter season, Kasar Devi. On a clear day, with snowfall on the mountains, one of the crowns of the Himalayas. Wow. Many times, I see. Tell me, GTV, were you telling me at that time you were in school or work? What were you doing? Uh, 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 thanks, Arman. Yeah, I'm a master English teacher. Yeah, I was. Armanu, have you? Oh, look, Armanu, listen. In English, we have 4 or 5 forms of the past tense. 4 or 5 forms of past tense. You can say, David, have you had your dinner? David, did you have your dinner? David, did you eat your dinner? Have you eaten your dinner? Were you eating your dinner? Have you had your dinner? Excuse me. Thousands of times. You lived in Kasar Devi, did you, GTV? Gaurav, excuse me? I see, Gaurav. Gaurav is saying this is about 15 years before Bapri Bap. Wow. David, Gaurav Pant, was in school then. I saw you growing up. Wow, that's nice. I saw you growing up, especially. Joe Dixit Joshi also was your friend. Wow. I can't remember exactly, but I'm sure you're right, you know? You're 35 years old. Wow, 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 wow. Abhishek, thanks for coming back, Abhishek. Namaste, Jujag. And I'm fine, thank you. Fine. Gaurav, what are you doing now in Almora? Please tell me. Are you still based in Kasar Devi? What are you doing? Please tell me now. Rick Roy, very nice. Thank you. Thanks you for your nice message, Rick Roy. And your message is a little bit strange, but I do understand what you're saying. Rick Roy is saying a little bit strangely, but I think no bad intention. Rick Roy is saying, David, I know your current mental situation, but I really appreciate that you take the right place to recover from it. That's excellent. Thanks, Rick Roy. And please send more messages like that, yeah? How's your own mental health these days? Is it okay? Shunk. Shunk. Shabash. No, please send more messages, man. Yeah, Gaurav, your memories are sharp. Wow. You remember Rick Roy? Excuse me, you remember Gaurav that I lived right alongside the main road, yeah? What are you doing now, Gaurav? What are you doing there? Himanshu, how would you say green mango more in Hindi? Green mango more. Hariam more? Hari am or, Hari am or. Yadi Mary Koi Galti Hato Mafkiji. Ah, Gaurav, Haradwar, what are you doing there? What work? Next Prime Minister of India. Who? Abhishek Tiwari. Yeah. Wow. Um, Orion, thanks for coming back, Orion. Namaste. How are you? Fine? Something I don't understand there. Oh, Armanul, you're from Fatehpur, UP, I see. Wow, wow, wow. Now, I think, yes, Chanakya, I did enjoy the pain. Uh, not so painful. I tell you what, Chanakya, when I was a young man, I had plenty of fun. Don't you worry, man. When I was young, I had plenty of fun, more than 5 lifetimes. Good, thank you. Now, Himanshu, awkward smile. I get now. Now, now I have answered all technical boss. Please, about your question. Look at the pinned message on the bottom of your screen. Would you, technical bosser? And is it your first time on my live stream? Ah, Chanakya. Connectivity's only 7.5. All right, look. I'll just sing a short song in Pahari, then I'll turn off my device and reboot for 5 minutes. So after this short song, come back in 5 minutes, please. Thank you. David Warner, it sounds like a cricket player to me. Dev Bish, namaste. Dev, thanks for coming back. Zen, halo. Wow. Thanks for coming back. Yes. Pahari Dwivedi. Pahari, Pahari Dwivedi to be next PM. Wow. Excellent. What in Sri Lanka? Do they use EVMs in Sri Lanka? Or do they vote on paper? Oh, Bob. Hey. All right, look, just a short song. Then the connectivity's not good at the moment, I hear, so I will, in 2 minutes, turn my phone off for 5 minutes, reboot, and come back in 5 minutes. But there is a short Pahari song. Yes. Listen to this lovely old tune. Berupako, Barumasa, Berupako, Barumasa, Narena Kaful Pako Cheta, Mary Chela, Kaful Pako Cheta, Mary Chela, Nanda Devi, Nainitalaki, Nanda Devi, Nainitalaki, Ananda Devi, Narena Fula Charoni Pati, Mary Chela, Fula Charoni Pati, Mary Chela, Berupako, Apunkhani, Pansupari, hi, Apunkhani, Pansupari, Narena Mekadini Bidi, Mary Chela, Makadini Bidi, Mary Chela, Makadini Bidi, Mary Chela. Sweet song. Kumani language is very, very sweet. Now, Dev Bish, thanks. I'm fine. I'm fine tonight. Thank you. Thakur, Mr. David, are you married or? No, married. मैं क्या करूँगा शादी में पागल हो जाऊँगा शादी में परिवार की खच खच खिच खिच है पत्नी जी की क्वांक 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 बाल बच्चे की किच किचाट उफ अगला जन्म करूँगा शादी जरूर करूँगा कोई शक नहीं है all right now I just want to reboot and turn off my phone to improve the connectivity please come back in 5 minutes okay thank you